So what is economics? A lot of people will tell you that economics is about the stock market, it's about money, and it's about the government. But actually, economics is a study of how people choose to use their resources. We can't have everything we want, so we have to choose. And economics is about improving society and increasing individuals' well-being. It's a practical guide of life and is a way of thinking, and economic reasoning can lead to happier and more productive lives, um, because we're faced by limited resources that would hold us back from our desirable things. So we use economics to help us determine what would be the best way to use our resource. Econ analysis is to investigate ways to get the most that we can out of our limited resources. Some of our limited resources include human capital, physical capital, land, and entrepreneurship. Human capital is skill or knowledge acquired by an individual. So, an accumulated human capital can include natural talent, education, and experience. Physical capital is a factor of production, such as tools, machinery, and hammer. Then we have land. Natural resources is also counted as land. So oil, gold, and forest and water. Now, natural resources and land by itself cannot be a mover of the economy. Consider Japan and the Middle East. Japan might have less in natural resources, but yet they have a stronger economy than the Middle East. Now, the last thing is entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur is a pilot of this market economy. They're the risk taker. They use the combination of natural resources, human capital, or physical capital to produce a new product. They might also be producing an existing product more efficiently, and they are willing to allocate land, human capital, and physical capital efficiently. You might argue that money and time are also resources, but actually money is only used to allocate resources or goods or services. And time, well, we can't control time and we don't control time, but we simply use that to allocate human capital. So you might choose to invest your human capital in taking this class, or you might invest this time to invest in your education using Udacity. Now, in economics, there's a term called scarcity. And our challenge is to get the most out of this limited resources that we discussed. Out of the physical capital, out of human capital, land, and entrepreneurship. And that people always want and want and want, and yet there's not enough to fulfill their want. So then this resources not being able to fulfill the want is called scarcity. So what is the goal here? The goal here is to increase the wealth of individuals. And wealth of a nation is a subjective evaluation of individual and their well-being. So the happier they are, the wealthier they are. And we're going to use this course to evaluate how one can use economics to increase their wealth. Thanks for watching.